UiPath reported Q1 results last week and they weren't great. Almost every key metric was down year over year. So let's go through them one by one. ARR growth was down to 12% from 21% in Q1 last year. CAC payback was up to 96 months from 63 months a year ago. Rule of X was down to 54 from 71. We also saw gross margin go down a point, free cash flow went down a point, but it's really their declining ARR growth rate that's starting to hurt them. As we can see on this chart here, there's just been this consistent quarter after quarter decline in ARR growth rates for UiPath over the last couple of years. From almost 100% growth in early 2020 down to just the 12% that they recorded in Q1 of this year. And shockingly, again, right, that was down from 21 just a year ago. So we've seen ARR growth rates almost halve in the last 12 months off the back of this continuous slide over the last few years. One green shoot for them though, there was a pretty substantial improvement in operating margin. That came in at -5% for the quarter versus -15% a year ago. They get there through pretty substantial cuts to sales and marketing OpEx. That was just $160 million for the quarter, or about 45% of revenue. That was down from $180 million for Q1 last year, which was about 54% of revenue. G&A spending was down pretty significantly as well, so that came in at 15% of revenue this year. That was at 19% of revenue in Q1 last year. So UiPath is one of those companies that has both kind of a massive opportunity and a massive risk in the market right now from the rise of kind of AI and agentic. They've built a pretty substantial business around automating workflows for customers, and they've done this through robotic process automation. And so what that means is that they've likely got the inside view on what these large enterprise organizations are trying to automate or what they would like to automate within their businesses. They've done that historically through RPA. It's possible that agentic workflows open up additional use cases, but the question here for UiPath is whether or not they're going to be the company that captures a large portion of this next share of market, or does some of their existing use cases get eaten away by new vendors competing in the space. So time will tell. They've got a market cap of about $7 billion, or about 4.1 times first quarter ARR.